What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Below Average video. Without any further ado, let's get into this. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Below Average, and today I'm bringing you another story time. And so I kind of like doing these things. I'm sitting here talking about little stories, pretending like this is a sleepover back in like the grade school days. But this one's about high school. This guy I knew in high school, and there's a bit to this one. So I hope you stick around and enjoy, and subscribe if you want more stuff like this, anyways. But let's get into this. Okay, rewind back to freshman year of high school, and let's just say I was a nerd. I was like 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", like 110, 120. I was a nerd. I wasn't like someone who actively enjoyed it. I just didn't have friends. I played sports in like middle school and grade school, but the whole being small thing didn't help it. So I didn't have much confidence in myself. So let's just say that early on, I was a very different person back then. Throughout the first few years, I think the only person I really had like a good connection with was this guy I knew from flag football back when. So shout out, you know who you are. But yeah, so it was a pretty weird time. But anyways, all this to say, around junior years when I started meeting up and I started like have a group of friends with the guy that I knew from beforehand, this other super nice guy who was like really fast. He was like a runner. This other dude, and then the guy that this is about who played basketball. You can call him Basketball Bud or something like that. Me and him kind of like clicked. We had like a good little dynamic or whatever. We had like a few classes together, so we like hang out with like some of the other guys and stuff. Not outside of school. Like, let's just say that I didn't really hang out with anyone outside of high school, so it was all within like class time and stuff. But we'd like hang out and do whatever, and all seemed pretty chill, honestly. But certain things kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I don't even know what it'd be about. Maybe like one thing or another. But he would like give me this silent treatment and just not talk to me. I mean, I really didn't know what to do. Back when in like middle school, which I could probably do another story time about, there was this kid I was like best friends with all the way to grade school, and he did like the same thing, just completely ignored me. So I wasn't not used to it, but the fact that it was happening again was kind of like, damn. But so it was a bit rocky waters. If I'm being 100% honest, in high school I had like zero confidence, so it was not a fantastic time for me. There'd be a lot of ups and downs with this kid in particular, and we were in the same advisory class, which is kind of like time to do homework in the middle of the day. I don't know if you guys have that wherever you are, but we'd have that class, and sometimes it'd be great, sometimes it'd be cracking jokes, doing little gifts and gaggles, and sometimes he literally would just go like this, talk to like the guy across from me, and then I would say stuff to him or like ask him about stuff, and he would just like not even like look me in the face. Like it was pretty wild, not gonna lie. Like it was pretty crazy stuff. Like this stuff could probably be in a movie or something. I don't know.
No, I don't think I will.
But no, that kind of stuff perpetuated with like the other classes we had and stuff like that, and it made high school a weird experience. Like I said before, for most of my time I was small, whatever kid. I did not have anything close to relationship, was not on any teams or anything because I had no confidence, way too much nerves, and wasn't even like doing stuff. So I didn't really have all that much. I was just kind of going by the wayside, mainly just trying to get through it day to day. Eventually near the end of like junior summer, going into senior year and stuff, I started growing, and that helped me, but it didn't really change the dynamic. It'd just be ups and downs every day. During senior year, we like our own like little groups, like where we talk about like Bible or something. Keep in mind this was like a Christian school, so I like Bible class and stuff. But we would do this thing. We were supposed to have like a teacher that would like lead it, but the teacher like left the school, so it was literally just me and a few friends, and then all these other like freshman, sophomore, junior kids. And some days it would be great, some days it would be whatever. Let's just say it was a time of growth for me because there'd be some quite interesting days. Because I would like go to his girlfriend's softball games and hang out with him and stuff, and there'd be great days, and then there'd be days where he would just wouldn't say a word to me, and then I wouldn't talk to like anyone. Because the other guys in the group he would just kind of talk to, and then I just got pretty much left out. I mean, I was just tossed to the side. But this is not all this be like, oh, pity or whatever. No, it literally all revolved around the fact that we just didn't agree. And so since he didn't agree with me, he got mad. If he didn't agree with someone or didn't whatever with someone, he would like find a way to like turn the tables. I wasn't the biggest fan of that. Still to this day, it still rubs me the wrong way, and that's why I'm making this video in the first place. But this is not all to air out this stuff out. I'm just trying to paint the picture a little better. But fast forward a bit, and now we're like nearing the end of senior year, and every year we go on this thing called a mission trip, where we go to like some specific city or something, and you do it like within the country or out of country. And we decided to, like the friend group, whatever, decided to all go on the same trip, or most of the people in it, to Fort Worth, Texas. So we all went there, did the thing, and it was, damn, that was one of the most like roller coaster things, because there were certain days that were just awful, like just no talking. And when you're in this like one like little church thing in the same spot, and there's no like a leaving after to go back home. No, we were just stuck in there. So that was around that time. I was like, okay, this is the end of all this stuff. Like this stuff is not gonna last all that much longer. So we did that. I mean, it was nice helping out in the community, doing all that stuff. So that was cool. It would just be the same old coming back, because that happened in like March, and then we graduated in May. So in the meantime, it was just little weird situations. he was pretty dang good at basketball. So there was like a day like where everyone like would announce where they were committing to and do like a little speech and stuff. And during that, I remember he mentioned a few friends, he mentioned his girlfriend and stuff, and he specifically didn't mention me. It was because it was one of those days where he was just mad at me. And I just remember sitting there, I was like, I was like, I kind of like this stuff. Dude, look at the veins going. But yeah, no, I was like, I kind of like this stuff. Because I was the same person the entire time. It was just whether or not he was feeling it. It seemed like that would happen. We do all that stuff, hanging out, same old. And then I don't remember exactly when it happened, but I think it was just before graduation. There was a senior trip to California to go to Universal and Disneyland. And so we drove on the buses, went there. I was in this room with a bunch of random guys that were pretty cool. So shout out to you guys if you guys are watching. We did that, and then but we'd meet up with like the group and go through the parks and stuff. And this dude was not the biggest fan of the rides, let's just say. This same guy would like give me the silent treatment. It's really eye-opening, that kind of stuff, because you're like, damn, there's definitely something more to this that I don't know. So I don't want to judge, or I don't want to like be like, oh, this guy's like mean, or this guy's whatever, because I'm sure there was other stuff going on that I didn't know about. But yeah, so that whole thing would go. It was honestly a great time. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was a great little trip. But I remember seeing him do that, or like he would like this on some of the big rides. I was like, okay, we'll be fine. So eventually we had graduation and did the whole graduation thing, and that was whatever. Nothing really happened there. There was like an after party thing, and I didn't go to that because in high school I practically wasn't there. I was just there for classes. It was the same thing as being in college. Like you just show up for classes and then leave. That's how it was in high school. So I honestly did not miss it. Like we graduated, and then I think around like June, July, it was me, one of the guys I'm still rooming with, honestly, like a good friend of mine, the basketball guy, and then another dude. And we had lunch, and I could just tell there the ship had already sailed. You can't even find stuff to talk about. When you know, have school like Monday through Friday, you really see how much you enjoy being around someone and how much you mesh. It just wasn't a thing. So I think that was the last time I saw him. The friend that I was talking about that I'm rooming with and stuff, he would like FaceTime him a little bit, and so I was saying my God blesses, ask him how it's going, and same old. It was the past already, so I just kind of moved on to the next part of life. I'm sure he's doing great. He played or is playing still, I don't know, college basketball, so good for him. Good on him. He was like really good, so. But yeah, that was a little story with a good old basketball bud. And honestly, I don't know how this is all gonna worm together, but figured I'd give you guys a little story, because why not? Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you have any stories of your own. Like, subscribe, turn on post noties, and let me know what stuff you want next. But anyways, see you guys soon. Have a good rest of your day, and God bless.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.